Hi, this is Steve Haas again, and in this video we're going to talk about connecting your hosting's SMTP system with Sendiio. This is a continuation. We just left off in our previous video at getting our SMTP domains verified and entering the records into cPanel. The second step of this is going to be adding your actual account information into Sendiio. So here is what I'm talking about. I've already done this, but I'm going to show you how to do it anyway. Okay, you're probably thinking to yourself, where the heck do I get all of this information now that I've set up my SMTP domain? You go back into cPanel, and you're going to go here under email accounts, and you're going to find the email account that you intend to send through. For example, like in my case, let's say I'm going to use the admin account here. Okay, you go in and you look under Connect Devices, and then it gives you the option to set up calendars or to set up your client, your mail client, and that's the information that you're going to need. Now, if you're using SSL, which I hope you are, then you're going to want to get these settings right here. So you can either flash back and forth between Sendiio and this, or you can copy it over to a notepad like we did before. I'm going to go ahead and copy it over to a notepad just to keep it simple. And this is the information you're going to need to enter in here. Okay, so we're going to post that into a notepad. And as you can see here, the name of the account, whatever you want to name it, that's just for your reference. Nobody sees it but you. And then your SMTP host. Okay, so in a cPanel email, traditionally, but this isn't always the case because there's always variations to everything when you're dealing with this kind of stuff, is in my case, it's going to be mail.attentionsoft.com. And the encryption method I'm using is SSL. Some of you may use TLS. Some of you may have no encryption whatsoever. So you want to make sure that you're using the record information that they're giving here. So as you can see, they give you several options for the outbound port. Okay, you can use 587 if it's unsecured, or even if it is secured sometimes. So like I said, there's no absolutes and always when it comes to this thing. So that's why it's very important for you to test and try different things. So if one port doesn't work correctly, then you can use another. So we're not going to be worried about the incoming because we're not going to be receiving email. We're going to be sending email. So that's why you want to be concerned with the outbound server settings, the username, and then this is your account information. Okay, so this is what you put in for your server information. So let's go back to Sendiio. And as you can see, I have that information here, mail.attentionsoft.com. I'm using SSL. And for the SSL port, it recommends using 465, which I have. And then the username is whatever you want it to be. I mean, whatever account you're using, it could be the admin account, or in this case, I'm using Steve at AttentionSoft. Enter the password for that mail account, and then your settings of who the email is going to be from. So in this case, I'm going to use Steve at AttentionSoft, and then the reply. Now, if you're going to use the reply, make sure that you actually have an email set up so that you can receive the email, because you can also use webmail inside of your cPanel here. So if you wanted to, you could come up here and just grab whatever method you use. Like if you're using Live Mail, Outlook, or any of these other apps here, it shows you what to do, and you can just copy those settings over. Or you can use the webmail client for your let's go back here and I'll show you where webmail is. So, I'm sorry, my bad. I was in the right place, just wasn't doing the right thing. You can access your webmail here. So you go back to where we were before, and you can see that I can click Access Webmail here. And you can choose whichever one you want. I know that Squirrel Mail is being phased out, so I usually use Horde. But it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Or you can set it up like if you're using Thunderbird or Outlook or something like that. If you have an actual client installed on your computer and you want to use that, or you have it installed on your phone or another device, then you can set it up with that as well. But I didn't want to get into that too much. I'm just letting you know that you can do that. Okay, that's it for this video. See you in the next video.